Our two cents.
With Oscar.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Our Two Cents. We're doing it again here at Raxa Studios with your host, Oscar. Thank you for all your support. Please hit the subscribe button. It's free to you. It means everything to me. It means I can keep going. It means motivation. It means the algorithm will put me in your place so you can see what the fuck I'm doing. It means that if I just said the word fuck, I'm screwed because YouTube doesn't like bad words. And also, check out www.r2centsofoscar.com, R2Cents on all social media. Happy Monday, the beginning of another week and closing in at the end of another beautiful month. September. No, why did I just say September? Because I just confused it with February. That's how smart we are. I confused what I just said, and I confused the month that we were on. I thought we were in November. No, you're off. We are in February. We're coming in at the end of February 27th. Today, we don't celebrate shit. Why? Because we're taking a different path. We're taking the path where we're just going to go off the cuff. I didn't even take a note. Why? Because I really want to get good at just blabbering my mouth as I go. Why? Because it's how you're genuine. It's how you speak your mind. Apparently, that's what gets you out there. And that what makes it more believable to people. People believe it more when you're being genuine off the cuff instead of just taking notes. Like we've done this book, and I got another book over there that's filled with notes for episodes. And today, we're doing it different. Well, what have we been talking about all week? All week, I've been on a hiatus. Well, half of the week. I started where I was going to be like, I'm going to do shorts every day. But then life hits. And then you start talking shit online. And then you talk shit to these people that think saving money is good. But then you come across that you have to go to work extra because you thought you were comfortable, but you're not. But you tell yourself you're comfortable. So you end up having to go do other things for jobs. And then you end up not becoming a creator no more. And that's where we're at. And I said it once and I'll say it again. Yeah, I'll probably eat my words for having talked all this shit this whole time to people, but it doesn't matter. Just like I was telling this gentleman online, and hopefully this gentleman gets to see a Fada, I think it is, on TikTok. He's talking about, the video came on saying this is the best way to save money, right? I guess you save money on getting the free packages and filling up your bottle of ketchup. But my question is, bro, I could get a bottle of ketchup at the 99-cent store for $1.25. I said I could get a bottle of ketchup for $1 for $3 or $4 at the store. And he came back with a smart answer saying, well, that's $3 or $4 more than I saved in my life. And I was like, well, I'm fortunate enough to be comfortable where I don't have to worry about saving $4 on a bottle of ketchup. Well, you know what? I mean, it's just $4, but you could get it a lot cheaper at the Dollar Tree. Now, I won't say 99-cent store no more because they're actually like $2 to $3 there. But at the Dollar Tree, they're $1.25 for a bottle of ketchup. And I don't believe in saving every little penny that I can. I only believe in saving 10% of your income. Whatever the income is, that's where you save your money. Don't be trying to pinch penny everywhere else. Like, also, we're in the fucking middle of a winter. You know what I believe having my house at 70 fucking degrees. Why? Because I'm cold as shit. And I don't want to be cold. So fuck it. Rev it up 5 more than it's supposed to be at. What is it supposed to be at? 65? Yeah, temperature's supposed to be left at 65, I guess, in order to save money. Hey, at 65, it's still fucking cold. Jesus Christ. Just like another gentleman was talking to me about the cold plunges. Well, he made a video about the cold plunges. Oh, this gives you discipline and all that, and it helps, because you're supposed to suffer in life. Well, I get that. I understand everybody's supposed to suffer. We get here suffering. We leave this world suffering. So I might as well everything be suffering, right? But everything in life is suffering. And I believe that some people are already suffering enough in order for them to put themselves through that. I believe there's other ways in order for you to gain discipline just by doing cold plunges. No, I did the cold plunges for maybe 2 weeks. Let me back up. Maybe 2 weeks and a half. That's it. Just 2 weeks and a half. I did the cold plunges every single day. And I'm glad I did them. I don't regret doing them. I don't. I'm glad I did the cold plunges. Why? Because it taught me one thing. One thing I didn't know about myself. I didn't know I was already fucking suffering. That I didn't need to put myself through more shit in order to fucking have some discipline in my life. I'm already fucking struggling. I gotta go to work. I got shit I want to do that I can't do because I gotta go to work. So, I mean, I don't know what the fuck kind of suffering these people want to fucking put themselves through. Unless, let me stop there. Unless you're rich and you have the luxury to want to pick your suffrage. Right? Just like with depression. I mean, I people that I came across that have actually had 2 jobs at one time, or 2 or 3 jobs at one time in their life, people who I've talked to in the past, they've never talked about depression in their life. Why? Because there is no time to be depressed when you have to work 2 jobs. There is no time to be depressed when there is a whole family dependent on you. There's only time to be depressed when you have a shit ton of money and you can sit at home thinking about your sorrows, thinking about what the shit that makes you depressed. And us out here in the real world, I'm going to say us out here in the real world. Why? Because I represent the construction worker that wants to fucking thrive. That wants to be more than just a construction worker. But I do. And I represent those people that want to succeed in their life, but it's hard. It's not easy. And no one's oppressing anybody. The government's not holding me down because they want me to be poor, because they want to control me. Guess what? The government too loves money. And they make more money from you if you become rich than they make more from you than if you're poor. But if you stay poor, they will find a way to make money off your bitch ass. How? By putting laws that affect you in a negative way, and they will put you in jail if you don't follow those laws, which they have been doing. But the way I see it is, I see it different than most people see it in this country. Most people can bitch and complain about, oh, the government's oppressing us. Oh, this country's so bad because there's so much racism. Oh, this country's so bad because you can't start a business. Oh, this country's so bad because they make it hard for poor people to start a business. Well, they do make it hard, but they don't make it impossible because they fucking worked hard and they made it. And of course, a lot of them came in with money into the game, and not all of us start at the same starting line. But we can all... Did I just burp in the middle of a sentence? Not good. That was rude of me. But the point is that in this country, you can participate in the race. In other countries, no matter what your starting point is, for the most part, you will not be able to participate in the race. But this country allows you to participate in the race. It's not easy to make, I don't know, $250,000 in a couple of weeks. It's not easy. But with the right mindset, the right goals, the right preparation, the right thrive, it can happen. But I guess if you were born into this country, you're going to think that the worst shit that's ever happened to you here, it's the worst shit that it can ever happen, right? Most people don't realize that. I guess you have to be born in a different country. You have to migrate to this country to realize how good you have it. All these people that are complaining about, oh, they're oppressing me. Oh, the government doesn't let you do nothing because they make it hard. Well, it's just the name of the game. And either you find out whether you could do it or not, or you stay wondering your whole life, could I have done that? Could I have been good at this? Could I have excelled at what I wanted to do? Right? And this is what upsets me about all the radio, all the popular people that are talking shit about all the people that are starting right now, right? They're all saying, oh, the market's already saturated. Good luck starting a new podcast. Oh, you're never going to acquire nothing because it's already saturated. Or the radio heads, the radio people, the radio hosts, right? That they come out, oh, all these people that can now put their opinion online and say whatever they want because back in my days, we had to work hard in order to be able to have an opinion. Well, guess what, bitch? Well, back in your day sucked. Back in those days sucked because there was an overlord watching every single one of you that could make it. I bet you anything in this world that there's people your age. Although I'm talking to Charlemagne the God, whoever the fuck wants to hear this, because he's a piece of shit. I don't like Charlemagne the God. Although I agree with some shit that he says sometimes. But what I'm saying is, when you started, when old people that are already popular, that are already established, that are already have, I don't know, that can already do things that they want to do the way they want to do them, and they have options now, right? When those people started, those options were only given to a selected few. Sure, you were fortunate enough to receive that selection of the few, but guess what? I'm 100% sure that there's somebody out there in the world that tried for the same position that you're on right now, back in those days, but was never allowed because of what he believed in. And since you were willing to suck each other's dick at that fucking radio station, well, you fucking got the better end of the deal. And nowadays, guess what? Nobody has to suck nobody's dick in order to fucking become popular like you did, Charlemagne. And I'm not even, and why are all these people naming themselves? You know what? Since Charlemagne the God can name himself Charlemagne, I should probably name myself something. Let me see. Charlemagne was a ruler, right? From now on, everybody should address me as Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan, get it right, bitch. Not Genghis Khan, Genghis Khan. That's what I want to be addressed as now. From now on, you address me as Sir Genghis Khan. I hope I said that correctly. I hope I'm not insulting anybody by saying, who am I insulting? Probably a good percentage of the population who are their descendants. Probably. But guess what? This is America, bitch. I can call myself whatever the fuck I want. I can call myself Biden Hunter if I wanted to. But I won't because that's weird. I could call myself, I don't know. I was going to say a weird name, but that was going to be rude. But see, I could do that here. In other countries, what can you do? Let's see. If we go to North Korea, can we criticize that chubby fuck? Probably not. And obviously you can't say it the way I just said it, because that chubby fuck might get mad and try to nuke everybody in the world just because his freaking vagina got too soft and he couldn't handle that he got called chubby fuck. I don't know. Maybe Putin doesn't like what you're saying about the war, and he wants to blame it on everybody else but his own desires of getting somebody that he doesn't like right next door from him. Like, what the fuck? I don't like my neighbors. I don't like either of them. I don't hate them, but I'm also not invading their space. I know where the fucking line is drawn. Everybody agreed to that, right? Unless you didn't, but everybody else did. So what the fuck's the problem? Anyway, I think I spoke about 5 different subjects there. And this is what happens when you don't write shit down. That's what happens when you don't write shit down. But I guess that's what resonates with people. That's why we didn't write shit down. We didn't do fucking National Day of, because fuck celebrating National Day of. So what I'm going to try to do is from this week on, starting this week, every single Monday, we're going to celebrate it like it's 2008. Well, no, there was the Iraqi war. Fuck, when have we not had a war? What the fuck did I just say? When have we not had war? When have we been at peace? I don't know. But can we go back to that whenever we were at peace? I guess Bill Clinton era was pretty good. Yeah, because he was too busy fucking that chick in the Global office, right? And then he was too busy flying with Epstein to that island too. So I don't know, man. I don't know whenever it's been good. But I will say this. I could be wrong because I've only been to a few countries outside of this. But it's been a long time since I went through there. I will say this. The things... as bad as they seem here, at least I don't see any fucking signs at any restaurant that says no foreigners allowed. Where do you see that? Where do you see that? What country is that does that? Wait a minute. It's the country where they think people are the nicest people ever. Where people are the cleanest. They were even cleaning the stadium after everybody left the stadium at the World Cup. No, could it be Japan? Yeah, but they do have signs of no foreigners allowed. So, correct me if I'm wrong. I've never seen a restaurant here in the States that says no foreigners allowed. I've never seen that. Although I will point out what I have seen, just because I'm not a hypocrite like some of you bitches that fucking try to contact me and tell me, oh, you're funny, how you had me laughing. Shut the fuck up. Don't tell me what the fuck. Anyways, I've never seen that. The only thing I've seen in this country is we refuse to give service to anyone. We have the right to refuse service to anyone. That's right. We have the right to refuse service to anyone. That's the only thing that I have seen. Now, that's not racist. It could be deemed racist, but it's not racist because it says refuse service to anyone. That includes my ass, your ass, and they ass, and its ass. That's what it includes. It doesn't say foreigners. That's in a specific category. Right? But I guess this is the worst country that's ever been and there ever was. I guess having the opportunity for anybody to become a millionaire, for anybody to be successful in this country, I guess that's the worst shit ever. That's what makes the country worse. This country's the worst because it gives anyone and everyone an opportunity. That's why it's worse. Because sure, we want opportunities that we have, the freedom that we get, and everybody might say, you're not free. You're not free. Well, guess what? The truth always comes out, even if they fucking hide it. What happened in Ohio? What the fuck was the FDA doing? Hiding shit. Hiding results. Masking results. But what happened? We have the freedom in this country. We have the freedom, the right, and it protects us by the Constitution that truth was going to come out eventually. Sure, I get it. It sucks for the people that had to go through that because of what they came out and said that it was okay, but it really wasn't. Sure, that sucks. But the reality is, truth will come out. Because why? Because this is a fucking country where we are free to say whatever the fuck we want. There's a whole fucking section where they insult the president, and guess what? Nobody dies. Maybe in another country somebody died, but not in this country. Right? And when the Secret Service or CIA or FBI kills somebody, well, guess what? They kill themselves with 2 headshots by themselves. It was a muscle twitch. I don't know how to explain it. Shit happens when you party naked, but it did happen. It was a suicide. Or you might happen to fucking shoot yourself in the head and then a shotgun blast to the chest. Well, guess what? That was suicide too. The country that promotes liberty for everybody and justice serves its own justice. When people don't follow the goddamn rules. But the truth is that the truth always comes out. Even those people that are deemed that they killed themselves by suicide, and clearly that wasn't a suicide, even that truth eventually comes out. Might be later than, I guess the truth always comes out, right? But it's better later than never. And in other countries, well, the truth never comes out. That's why nobody knows about it, because the truth never came out. Or like Mexico, all those students that they killed down there in Mexico, right? All those students, what happened? Well, nobody knows what the fuck happened to them. They're probably dead. They're probably kidnapped. They burned the bodies. They threw them in the fucking ocean, or they threw them in the landfill. They did all kinds of weird shit. But guess what? That truth will never come out. That truth will never be told. Why? Because everybody who did it is probably already dead. And that's how you solve that problem down there, I guess. I'm just saying. I don't know where we went, but we were talking about freedoms in this country that we have. It just really upsets me when all these people that have never actually tried helping or tried doing anything for anybody, they come out talking about how this is the worst shit that we've ever done here. Hey, they might have done some horrible shit. I'm with you on that. But it's like I've always said it. You can go back hundreds of my episodes. I've said it. Would we have the opportunities that we have here today if it hadn't gone down the way it went down? Now, it could be better, but also it could be worse. We could be living in Russia. What? Well, with the way things are going, it might be sooner than later. If y'all really, really want to know. Sooner than later. I don't know. I don't know what it is about people that they seem to hate this country so much. But yet, everybody around the world, everybody around the globe would love nothing more than being in this goddamn country. Nobody would love more than a motherfucker who's struggling, that doesn't have anything, and that wishes they had at least the same way we live in this country. At least the bare minimum, at least. I don't know. That's just the way I see it, because now even the people that come from the same background as I come from, they dare disagree. And I say dare, but that's a harsh word, I guess. But they disagree with me as well. As far as me saying, yeah, this is the best there is and there ever was. I don't see anybody dying to get into Guatemala. I don't see anybody dying to get into, I'm talking about getting in there and living and making a life. I don't see marches going down there just because they want to be there. And also, I don't see any other country taking as many immigrants the way we do here. Now, you could argue and say, but yeah, but it's horrible how they treat them there. Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. But when those people get here, they get here trying to fight a fight, right? Trying to demand, oh, we want this, we want that. Where was that energy when you were in your country? Where was that energy? People come to this country demanding shit. People come to this country demanding the things that they didn't have in their country. But they don't realize that they already have most of what they could have had, what they couldn't have in their country, which was the freedom of choosing to do whatever the fuck you wanted. This country is so free that as soon as you get through those doors and you manage to get into the system, you turn around and start saying, well, that's not right. And mostly everybody does that. But it's not right. What's mainly not right is you coming to this country and trying to bitch about things that you could have bitched about in your country. Why didn't you do it over there? Because you know very damn well that you don't have that opportunity over there. That's why. So it's hard for me to understand when I see people from a Latin American country. Those people are racist as fuck too. All those people down there. It's hard for me to understand when these people come in here demanding things. Demanding things that the people that have been here the longest don't even get. Especially those Ecuadorian ones. The ones that came here like last month or so. Bitching about not getting free ride for anything. They wanted food, they wanted housing, they wanted clothing, they wanted everything free. That's what, and it wasn't even asking. They were demanding for it. They demanded it so much that they got to the point where they were like, well, guess what? This country sucks. America's not what we were told. Who told you that, bitch? Most of the people that are telling you what America is over there down fucking in your bum shit whole country down there, they've never been here. They've never seen the struggle. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And neither do you. Because nobody drives for free, bitch. Either grass, ass, or ass. What are you going to give? Most of us choose to give ass out here. And that's the reality of it. There's a lot of people out there that are going to be like, oh, you're so harsh. You don't even care about your people. You might be a racist. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. But I didn't say anything about race. I just said about people coming here. I could have argued and said, yeah, what about the Mexico, what is it? Mexican African? Yeah, Mexican African, right? What about those people when they come here? But I'm not being racist towards them. I'm just being racist towards everybody who comes here. And I mentioned the Ecuadorians because those were the ones that were loudest the most, right? But I'm just saying, it's not that I'm being racist. It's just that I'm seeing a bunch of people that are entitled coming over here. Entitled to thinking that you have the right to ask. Well, guess what? Because you're in this country, you're allowed to even ask for shit that does not even belong to you. That's how that cookie crumbles. Now, a lot of people are going to hate hearing this. They are. But the reality is, somebody has to say it. Somebody has to be the voice of reasoning over here because it seems like these people come here with no reason at all. No reasoning in their mind. They think that because they made that long walk, you're here in this country and everything's going to be handed to you for free. It's just like the whitest whites who think that all immigrants are collecting EBT and all that bullshit. Hey. Stop that shit. Let me tell you something about that. There is nobody in the States that does not have a proper social security number that is collecting EBT. If you have a social security number, you can collect EBT or cash aid or whatever the fuck. But if no social security number, no EBT, no security social, no ETB. It was BTE. Yeah, whatever. But EBT, whatever. No, it was EB. Yeah, TBE. Yo, I said it right. What the fuck? I got it right. Good job. I'm proud of myself. Anyways, but that being said, I just wanted to get that off my chest because it's a constant fucking thing that comes up on my TikTok for some reason. It's probably because it pisses me off the most. Like seeing people complaining how racist the people are here. There was a whole country that wanted to suppress a whole race of people. That's fucking racist. You could argue that this country did the same thing to the black community. You could argue that, but also there was also a side that was against all that. So it wasn't a whole country that was all into it. It was a whole group of people, yes, but it wasn't a whole country. But then again, it's just like I love telling everybody, what the fuck do I know? I know that how free we are in this country, that people get to complain about coming to this country and not having anything for free. Well, damn. Why didn't you complain about that in your country? And I keep hammering at this subject because it's frustrating. The people don't fucking realize how good things are right now. Now, back to a regular show. Now, yeah, it's just a constant thing that I guess people don't realize how good it is here that you're free to work as whatever the fuck you want. You're free to do it. And also, all those people that are working with no social security number or with fake social security number, I guess it's pretty much known, right? I don't know if it is or it isn't, but there is that group of people. Those people also pay taxes. And guess what? There is no fucking getting anything back at the end of the year for those people. That's it. And there's people like me that end up paying taxes. But that's okay. You know why? Because I have the freedom. America, God damn it. Suck on my balls. Anyways. But yes. I don't know where I was going with that. I was just wanting to get that off my chest because I was thinking a lot about it this week. But where did I start? I started, well, I hinted that I was going to talk about people from friendships, right? Yeah, because this guy was telling me about making sure you that he's sorry that I didn't pick good friends. No. Here's the thing. Well, I guess people are deceiving, and that's how you learn. You're never going to know whether somebody is going to be a good friend to you or not. You're only going to know this once you're in the thick of it. So thinking that you pick the good friends that you grew up with, you pick a good crew, right? But that crew all of a sudden when they see you going a different path, they don't nudge, they don't fucking tell you nothing, which is good. I won't tell anybody nothing, right? Do your thing, do you. Well, those friends, they see that, but when they also see that you're having a little success, they start coming around. It might have taken over 10 years or so. You know, but they came around. Well, guess what? I'm not available no more. I'm busy now. I mean, sure, I'll say what's up to you, right? But it is what it was and was what it was, and it'll be what it is. So I don't really believe in friendships. I don't. I believe in acquaintances. Maybe someday in the future I'll meet somebody that'll change my mind on that subject. But as of today, I don't think friendships, at least in the younger age, but I was too busy focusing on my life in order to make acquaintances. And the ones that I've made, for one reason or another, they've fallen off. Mainly, but see, here's the thing about me. Okay, if let's see. If it's not done, okay, so we agreed to do something, right? So we agreed to do something. And you flake out on me, hey, that's it. That's it. Even if I flake out on somebody, I know that that's it. I've unfortunately done it in the past, and I'll probably continue to do it in the future, that I've set up conversations with people, and throughout the week, I'm just not feeling it, and I just disappear. That's probably what's bad about it, that I just disappear without saying, hey, man, never mind. But again, I don't regret that. Why? because that's how I am. If you don't come to me within a couple of minutes of the time of agreement or whatever we agreed on, if you don't come to me before the fact, then I'm just going to assume, hey, you're not into it, and I'm out. I'm not going to fucking try again. That's it. Tip, tap, do my goom. That's it. I'm not doing nothing else. I'm not even going to schedule nothing else with you. I'm not even going to call you. I'm not even going to message you. I'm not even going to say anything of that, because that I expect the same energy from when I flake out on people. And that's why probably I don't have friends, because nobody is as reliable as I can be as a friend, because I know how reliable I can be to friends. If I tell my friend, hey man, yeah, sure, you need my help, I'll be there at 3. You guess what? I'll be there at 2:55, because that's the kind of friend I am. And everybody tells you shouldn't do things expecting other people to do the same thing for you. Well, guess what? I expect you to do the same for me. It's a friendship, right? We agree to something. If something comes up along the way, well, fucking let me know. We have phones. It's not the fucking Stone Age. We're not sending smoke signals fucking up the mountain. We're not doing any of that. We have phones, video calls. You can do it all. So again, I expect the same energy from people towards me in that scenario. So that's why I had a conversation last week set up with the gentleman, another podcast, and I kind of flaked out on it. But here's my reasoning. So the email gets sent, hey, you want to do it? And he sends me a link, which is not the way it works for me. Well, I bypassed it, and I was like, all right, I'll go to the link. I'll set it up. I'll schedule it and all. Well, I get another email saying that it's not put on the schedule until I verify. I don't know what the fuck. Well, that right there, I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing all that. I'm not fucking verifying me. I'm not verifying you. I don't know what the fuck this is. You have my fucking DMs. Let me know if you got my email or not. I responded. That's it. You didn't respond to me. I'm going to take it as, hey, we're out. And I'm not even going to come here to sit at the studio and find out if we're going to record or not. Why? Because you didn't answer me. I could check my email from my phone. You didn't answer me. And if you message me at the last, when we agreed at 7 and you message me at 7:59, guess what? I'm not going to fucking do what you, I'm done. I'm over. It's over. I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to waste your time. You're not going to waste my time. My time, I waste plenty of it to have somebody else waste my time. I've done it plenty of times where I come here, we set it up, and a couple hours, hey, we're still on. Yeah, we're still on. And then I sent the link, nothing happened. Flaked out on me. I've had people come at me, oh yeah, I can help you with your, I could do this, I could do all that, and I'm like, okay, well yeah, sure, please. I mean, if you can, let me know. We could work it out, and then we'll find a way. And when it comes time to work it out, you're gone. So if you didn't message me within like the fucking 2 days of me answering the email, and probably a week before we scheduled it, hey, you best believe that I'm out. I'm not gonna bother. That's just the kind of person I am. I don't fucking like playing games with anybody or like being played games with me. Especially when it's something that I'm trying to fucking build and I'm trying to fucking work on. That's just frustrating when people do that. So if you're listening to this, hey, yo, it is what it is. I mean, emails are free. We have Google Mail. Everybody does. Pretty much probably a good percentage of the population has that stupid Yahoo with fucking, and even those fucking iPhone idiots have fucking Google. All of them do. They all pretend like they don't like fucking Android, but they go on and make a Google account. Make it make sense. Tell me how much you hate Google. I mean, how much you hate Android, but you want to go fucking use their fucking search engine. Oh, let me Google it. What the fuck? How dumb are you? You don't even use Yahoo because you know it sucks. And you all pretend the iPhone is fucking better than fucking anything else out in the world when it's not. Just like that, we switch subjects. But that's that. Well, this was fun, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary folk. I thank you and have a lovely week. Deuces.